I do not understand. How do you just ignore a predator? This is wrong on every level. I work in a sports facility where it is mostly kids. Last year, a new employee came on and within the first week did something inappropriate. He was only supposed to work at the front desk. No real contact with kids. I was running things. He came over to my area and said, "Hey kids, I'm here to keep you safe. If you need anything you come to me because I keep you safe." I looked at my assistant and I was like, WTF. Before I could say anything, a clever 9-year-old said, "No, she is in charge. You are not." I had just started to chuckle when he then said, "When you are all done here, run out to the parking lot, find my car and get in." With that I went total psycho on him and said, "Get away from these kids." I went to my manager and he said, "Well, keep the kids away from him." Huh. I said, "Look, I am reporting this guy. I was told I would be fired if I did." Someone else told me that he did not do anything that called for him to be fired. Every time I go into work I stare him down, tell my manager he needs to fire the guy, let him know what new things other employees tell me. He's asking what I think about 14 to 16-year-old girls. He told 6 to 9-year-old boys that he would give them $5 to go to his car. I'm always a real to him because I knew in my gut what he is. But a few days ago, as I watched him talking to what I thought was 2 adult females as he's in his 20s, I decided not to break it up with a lame excuse like I always do. 10 minutes later a female coworker came in and said that he took a 13-year-old girl to an area that led to empty rooms and no cameras. We called and texted him frantically and he did not respond at first. Then came to office with an attitude and a lame excuse for being unable to answer his phone. I let loose, liar. Later the girl and her friend had an odd demeanor, so I asked what was wrong. They told me he had asked one about her boyfriend and told her she was silly to date someone her own age. Then he turned to the other and asked how many sexual partners she had been with. Then one. The one he took to a spot with no cameras. He asked her what she is doing next week because he is house sitting and wants her to stay with him. I called the police, had the girls file reports, yet I was told that since he did not touch them it is an HR issue. Are you kidding me? What does it take to put blank like this away? I am absolutely furious.